Are you ready to expand your life in reality? Join us for the next hour with Jamie
Okay,
Bates as she
ready to do
shares life-changing
this.
thoughts, techniques, and awarenesses to help you expand your reality.
Hello and welcome. I am Jamie Bates, consciousness facilitator and expander of realities. My mission with my radio show is to create greater awareness of what is possible and to expand you beyond the limitations of this reality. I am grateful that you're joining me today. And today I want to chat about awareness. More specifically, I wanted to really ask a question today. What awareness can you be? What awareness can you be to shift your life magically? What awareness can you receive to allow you to move beyond this old looping pattern with ease? Two big questions there today. And really, truly, I just wanted to kind of recap. Today actually is May 25th, 2022. And this month in particular, in May here at the Conscious Empath, my master class was navigating awareness with ease. And this month, we really dove into basically a deeper level of awareness within ourselves. And let me tell you what, whatever I do each and every month, it also takes me on a very big journey myself. So this month in particular, because we had that shadow event, that lunar eclipse that we had on May 15th, I knew this month was going to be a big month to really look at these old shadow aspects of ourselves, to really look at even really truly, I chose navigating awareness with these because I knew that there was going to be a lot of really powerful awarenesses that you are going to be able to receive, myself included, about the way that we've been functioning, about the things that we've been upholding in our lives, about the choices that we've been making that have maybe been creating things that we no longer desire. And so I used this month, the energy of this month, to truly allow myself to also take that same journey. And let me tell you what, we started the beginning of May with the very first call I did was, what awareness am I refusing? Right. And in this call, we truly, really looked at clearing the unconsciousness, the energies that are in the way of ourselves, of us really truly seeing, I'm gonna air quote that, seeing what you haven't been able to see, so you can finally be done with the looping patterns that you're doing right now, that you're ready, that you've learned from, that you've gone through enough times, that so you can truly move up and really truly up level your life. So it started for me with that very first call at the beginning of the month of, what awareness am I refusing? And let me tell you what, if you took this course with me, I know that many people who went through this course, call by call with me, had very similar experience to than I had, where we truly went on a journey of really, really, like, it was like the blinders came off, right? And all of a sudden, I seen all these places in my life where I was still upholding and functioning in energies of the old me, of the past me, that I just no longer desired to be. And so I really went, I'm going to say, on a really deep personal journey this month of really allowing myself to receive these old aspects, these old shadows, these old energies, these old paradigms of myself. And they kind of looked right back at me and was like, hey, are you still going to be this person? Are you still going to uphold these patterns? Are you going to still choose this? Or are you going to choose something different? Yeah, breathe that through for a moment. So I wonder if you went on the same journey, even if you weren't in the masterclass with us. I feel like globally, we were all kind of moving through these old patterns, right? We were given this opportunity this month to really, truly look at these old places and really ask ourselves, hey, do we truly still desire to be this person? Now, this month here on Expand Your Reality, I've been talking a lot about this next level you that has been really looking at showing up, right? And so today I thought, let's kind of blend the two and let's just chat about what awareness can you be? Just breathe that through for a moment. Yeah. What awareness can you be to transform your life magically? And just receive that for a moment. These old days of being scared of what you might find out when you ask questions, or being so scared of looking at things for finding out the worst. I feel like a lot of those days are behind us. I see that even in a lot of the people that I work with here in the groups and that I chat with. I feel like there is such a power building and moving forward and really understanding that, hey, guess what? This is an ask and receive universe. If you are truly ready to become aware of your life and your patterns and where you're looping and getting stuck in old energies and old patterns, all you truly have to do is start asking yourself some questions. Now be careful, because when you start asking questions, right, things start unraveling. I have a lot of people who will contact me and say, "Oh my gosh, my life feels like it's flipped upside down." And I remind people that, being on a conscious journey doesn't mean that all of the sudden life becomes this instantaneous magical journey. It doesn't, okay? Being conscious and aware means that now you're living in a space where you're conscious of what's going on. And after you go through the shocks of it, I'll say, the shocks of living in consciousness, right? But the thing is like, we spend so much time and energy and resistance of the shock that we almost prolong the reality of it. Because the thing is see, once you become conscious and aware, you're not like throwing yourselves into this like new space. You're just becoming aware of the space that you've been functioning within. I'm going to say that again. Breathe it through for a moment. When you begin the conscious and aware journey, or even as we're transcending here and we're waking up and we're moving through all these old paradigms, you are not invoking these scary things in your universe. You're just allowing yourself to see what's already there. Breathe it through for a moment. In my personal opinion, being on the other side and walking people through this and watching this happen on a daily basis to people who's taking my courses and doing the things that we're doing together in small groups and things, you're just exposing what's already in your field. And the thing is continuing to run from what is in your field and the energies that you have stored and the things that are going on isn't protecting you. It's still there. You can't run from it. You can avoid it. You can resist it and react to it and defend it and make it right or wrong or good or bad. But it doesn't change until you allow yourself a space to have awareness about it. It's the space of awareness that creates the change. It's you allowing yourself to become aware of the things that you have stored in your field, the things that you've been perpetrating and upholding and playing in the energies. And a lot of this stuff, you guys, it's not coming from the conscious awareness, right? You are not purposely upholding toxic patterns in your field just because you're this bad, terrible, awful person, or you made all these bad, terrible, awful mistakes, or whatever it may be that you're believing in your own mind about why this is your reality. We have been upholding programs that we've been playing in for lifetimes and lifetimes and lifetimes. And this is the lifetime that you get to wake up. Breathe that through. This is the lifetime that you get to move through and be aware of. Allow yourself to fully look at these patterns and decide, hey, do I want to still keep doing this? Do I want to still keep being this? Do I want to still keep upholding this? This lifetime is the lifetime that we get to take power and control back, because this is the lifetime right now that we're living through right this very moment. That you get to become aware of who you've been being, the patterns you've been choosing, the energies that you've been upholding. Breathe that through for a moment. And everywhere that feels scary, yeah, and everything, all of that is, and all of that, 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 everything, all of that is. Can we just choose to remove all of that from all of the universes? And can we just choose that now? And vaporize, 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 vaporize. Right now, I challenge you to really lean into your awareness, to stop this audio here in a moment, stop this podcast for a moment, and actually write down all of the reasons why you feel like you can't be aware in your life. What is it, everything that's telling you? You know, most of the time, we don't even have this cognitive energy of awareness. It's just more of a feeling that comes over our body when we look at something like this. And the feeling feels like it feels scary, or it feels hard, or it feels wrong, or it feels bad, or it feels some way, shape, or form to your body. Right. And that feeling is an old autoresponder feeling that oftentimes will stop us dead in our tracks and stop us from moving forward. See, the thing is right now you have opportunities. You have opportunities to actually truly look at these energies. What is it that you are refusing? What is it that is stopping you from truly having awareness in your life? I want you to stop this audio right now, and I want you to do yourself a favor. Get a pen and a piece of paper, or just pull up your notes on your phone, or go to your Google Drive and write down all of the reasons that you can't be aware in your life. And after you do, come back, push play again, and I'm going to show you how to continue to move forward. Yeah. So let's pretend now that in this moment you've wrote all your things down, and now we're back. And I want you to go through that list. And I want you to look at every single one of those reasons, each one. And I want you to read it out loud. I want you to read that reason why you can't be aware in your life out loud to yourself. And I want you to feel it in your body. Does it feel light and free and fun? Or does it feel heavy and hard and overwhelming and upsetting? Let me give you a little secret. If it doesn't feel light and free and fun, it's not true. And see, the thing is every time you allow yourself to play in old energies that aren't true, you're contributing energy to each one of those thoughts. Now, I know that we're so used to perceiving that energy and just buying that energy as real and true within our own field. But now the jig is up. There is enough release of the unconsciousness in this world at this point that instead of just automatically shutting down your awareness, now you're actually being able, and this is a gift that we've been given through the deconstruction of the matrix system. Now we can actually hear the thoughts that are contributing to us not being aware in our life. Where before we couldn't really hear the thoughts, we could only perceive the energy, right? And when you perceived the energy made you immediately stop moving forward into your awareness because it felt too scary, or it felt too hard, or it felt too whatever it was that energy was telling your body, and it just shut you down and stopped you from moving forward. Well, since a lot of the system has deconstructed and a lot of that solidity has fallen, now we have the opportunity. Now we can actually hear the thoughts that we are basically believing without questioning, right? And those are all those thoughts that you wrote down. And when you actually read them out loud and you actually feel them in your body, and you feel how heavy they are, how restrictive that they feel, how sad maybe they make you, or how quick they make you feel inside of your body when you read them. All indicators that you are functioning in something that isn't true for you. Breathe that through for a moment. What awareness can you be? What if just for today, just for today, just for today, you decided that you just were not going to listen to the heavy thoughts, that you're just not going to allow them to take you on that slippery slope of overwhelm, that just for today, just for this moment in time, maybe even just for this podcast, you're going to allow yourself to play in the vortex, in the lightness, in the ease, being present with me, facilitating your energy, allowing yourself to navigate the true space of you, living in the lightness of you, allowing yourself to receive awareness about how wonderful and magical and beautiful you truly be. What if just for this moment in time, you just allowed yourself to dance with the molecules of the lightness of the beingness of you? Receiving awareness of what you can be, to be the best version of you that is a possibility. And just receive. Today, I just released the very last audio for this month's masterclass, the Navigating Awareness with Ease. And in the last audio, I talked about how to always flow within the awareness of you. And I was really getting into this energy, this vortex right here that you might be feeling in your body. For me, it feels like, I said figure eight. I always say figure eight, but really, truly, it's more of the infinity sign, which is like the figure eight on the side, right? I always say figure eight, and then it occurred to me today that, hey, maybe I need to shift that, because I'm not really, it is a figure eight, I guess. The infinity sign is a figure eight, but it's way more that side version. That infinity sign is what your body should feel like when it's in the vortex of who you be. See, the thing is you are an infinite being. You have this amazing energy, space, and consciousness available to you. This amazing lightness of you that is always available to you. And this lightness of you is the truth of you, and it's always trying to guide you into the awareness of your path and your journey and your truth. Then we have all that pesky programming, right? All of that judgment that says, this is this and that is that, and this is right and this is wrong, right? And it wonks us all up because we have to judge ourselves and we have to judge everyone around us. And even if we don't feel like we're being judgmental, we've been implanted with so many autoresponder thoughts that make us think that we're bad and wrong, like even describing words, right? I know I talk about this a lot, but I feel like we just can't even understand it, the depth of it, right? Like we learn these describing words at a very young age, but then we decide that some describing words are good and some describing words are bad, right? So then we always have to be in this like judgment of the describing word. Plus, then we have our own personal opinions about describing words. Like I'll use the describing word of fat, right? Fat is a quote unquote bad describing word, right? If you call someone fat, you're being mean. But in reality, now I feel like I could talk about this because this has definitely been something that's been in my reality my whole entire life, right? And I get it because I've been fat, I've been skinny, I've been fat, I've been skinny, I've been fat, I've been skinny, right? And skinny is good and fat is bad. Now again, this is this reality's judgment paradigm. When in all reality, it's all just describing words. Now, again, I feel very connected to it because it's been my reality my whole life. And I've been made really wrong for being fat, right? I've been made shamed and blamed and guilted and all the things. But then equally, there's also the wrongness that's attached to if you're too skinny, right? There's all the wrongness, all the right, all the wrong, all the good, all the bad, all the points of views, all of everything. And then we all have all those connection points to, places and experiences. And then we feel bad if we're solidifying a describing word. If we look at somebody and the first thing we think is, oh, they're too skinny or oh, they're too fat, then we have to make ourselves wrong because we're being judgmental. And it just perpetrates this cycle over and over and over. Right? And then we have to spend all day thinking about how bad and wrong we were. When in all actuality, it's all just designed, all of that, all those programs, all of that energy, all of that right and wrong and good and bad, it's all just designed to keep you from the truth of really what's going on here. We're all infinite beings. We all have infinite possibilities. We are all one. And the thing is when we use this system of judgment, we're actually just creating more solidity of polarity within our field. And the system knows that, and it's smart, and that's how it's kept us in control. Breathe it through for a moment. But if we really truly get into the awareness of I am me, you are you, we are one, and truly we are infinite beings, and we're just have this body and we're just having an embodiment experience. This amazing, magical embodiment experience. So let's go back again to what awareness can you be to allow you to be more of you with ease and just receive. It's time. It's time to show up as magical you. It's time to live in this world in a new way. It's time to be aware, to be conscious. And let's just receive here for a moment. What awareness can you be to set your life free? And just receive. Let's just do a full 360 receive here for a moment, just really giving yourself space and ease to really show up as this magical, beautiful, wonderful you that you be. And just breathing, being space, being ease, being you. Being you feels good. Awareness is flowing with ease. And just breathe. I'm so excited that you are here and that you have been listening to expand your reality. I am so grateful for you. I'm so grateful for the space. So grateful for tools to share with you on this magical embodiment journey. I'm so ready just to continue to flow into more ease and joy and space. How about you? What awareness can you be to give you more energy of you with ease? And just receive. Lots of energies moving today, lots of space and possibilities. I do imagine that this next month is going to be a little bit easier month energetically than we've had in a while. So that feels very fun and exciting. Not that it's going to be without some intensities, but as we kind of move through this retrograde, it's almost over here. I don't actually know what day the retrograde is actually up. I guess I probably could have looked that up before, but I know that we're almost through it. We don't have much longer. As we move through and we get into this next month, it does feel like we are going to have a little bit of a reprieve. I've been really sitting and looking at what wants to be created for next month. And it does seem like next month is going to be really all about a lot of invocation. There's going to be a lot of space available for us, more space than we've had in a while. So I've been really looking at what we're going to create for the month of June, and it looks like we're going to really focus on receiving. Also, big news, I am going to actually run the core program live in June. Okay, this is going to be, I haven't ran the core program live. Gosh, I want to say since like 2019, if I can remember correctly. Maybe I did it in 2020. I don't think so, though. I feel like I haven't done it since 2019. I'm not actually sure. But anyways, either way, it's been a few years since I've done it live. So I am going to do it live. I'm tweaking some things right now. I have decided that the Being the Conscious Empath program is actually going to be a prerequisite to being a consciousness facilitator, to taking the consciousness facilitator program. So if you have been considering taking the consciousness facilitator program, program. Being the conscious empath is going to be a prerequisite to that. And again, I am going to be running it live in June. I will have details in the next couple of days. I will be putting out in the group, the Conscious Empath, and also on Facebook, and also in my newsletter as well, my weekly newsletter. I will be letting you know how you can sign up to be part of the live course, which is going to include live calls with me, also live calls with the consciousness facilitators who just graduated, who are also part of the inner circle now. And they are also going to be doing some free sessions with everybody who takes the live course. So if you take the live course, you're going to get an opportunity to work potentially with at least one consciousness facilitator, one-on-one, potentially even more. We'll just have to see how this all works out as we get all the details, but at least one, you'll get at least one session during the course. Also, you're going to get those live calls with me, and you're going to get to be part of an amazing transformation. Because let me tell you what, when we do this course live, you are in for a intense 10-week journey of transforming your energy, space, and consciousness. So if this sounds like something that you want to do, you're going to go to consciousempath.com and you're going to click on that core program right at the very top, and you're going to sign up for the waitlist, because it actually, this course was actually on sale. It has been on sale up till now, but I just made some changes, and I'm actually upgrading some different things, making some changes on the back end, adding some new things that we haven't had previously. And so this is going to be a brand new opportunity to join us live, to be on calls group calls with me, sorry. And so we are going to be starting that in June. It is going to be 10 weeks, and then that's going to lead right into the Consciousness Facilitators program. So if you are looking really truly to have like a massive transformation in a very short time, if you take these two classes back to back, this is going to be about 6 months in total. You will be a brand new person on the other side. So if you're ready to be a brand new person and come out with new viewpoints and points of views and a lightness and living in the ease, you are not going to want to miss this chance, this opportunity to join me for 2 back-to-back life courses. So again, consciousempath.com, and click that core program and sign up for the waitlist. I would love to have you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and thank you for being present on this call. I look forward to connecting to you in the future. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
You have been listening to Expand Your Reality with your host, Jamie Bates. Thank you for listening.